The conference's top teams look to keep rolling this weekend, and this is our look ahead. It's the NCHC Morning Skate, brought to you by TRIA Orthopedics, the exclusive medical provider of the NCHC Frozen Face-Off. Number 3 Western Michigan, the NCHC's top-ranked team, heads to the Rockies this weekend to face Colorado College. The Broncos lead the conference by a point and have 2 games in hand on their nearest pursuers. WMU stretched its winning streak to 6 games by sweeping Miami 8-3 and 2-0 at Lawson Arena last weekend. Alex Bump had a goal and 3 assists, and Owen Michaels chipped in 2 tallies in Friday's win. Bump added another goal on Saturday to stretch his point streak to 6 games. He is now tied for 4th in the conference with 25 points. The next night, freshman Hampton Slukinski made 14 saves for his first career shutout. Junior Samuel Scholand had a strong weekend for the Broncos with a goal, 3 assists, and a +3 rating to earn NCHC Defenseman of the Week. Colorado College is looking to build off a big comeback win in its series finale at Arizona State last weekend. One night after losing to the Sun Devils 4-1, the Tigers spotted ASU the same lead and then roared back for a 5-4 win. All 5 of their goals came in the third period, the first time they've done that since 2019. Noah Laba scored 2 goals in the win, while Max Burkholder notched a goal and 2 assists. With 10 games to go, CC could use the win to reverse its fortunes. The Tigers have won just 4 of their last 16 games. This is the second series of the year between Western and CC. Back in November, they split 6 points in Kalamazoo. The Broncos earned a 3-2 overtime win, while the Tigers picked up a shootout win after a 1-1 tie. It's the only tie in NCHC play so far this season. Also this weekend, number 5 Denver returns to Magnus Arena to host surging Omaha. It's their first meeting since the 2 schools met in the NCHC Frozen Face-Off Championship last March. The Pioneers split at Minnesota Duluth last weekend, losing 4-3 in the opener before hanging on for a 2-1 win in the series finale. Carter King tallied the winner on Saturday. He's tied for 3rd in the NCHC with 13 goals and is tied for 4th with 25 points. Omaha heads to the Mile High City riding a 6-game winning streak and a stretch during which it's won 8 of its last 10. Last weekend, the Mavericks swept St. Cloud State at Baxter Arena, winning 6-3 and 3-1. Zach Erdahl had 2 goals and Sam Stang picked up 3 assists in Friday's win. Stang then added a goal in Saturday's triumph. Junior Simon Latkozy made 69 saves in the series for a .945 save percentage. He was the NCHC's Goaltender of the Week for the 3rd time this season. This will be the only series Omaha and DU play this year. Last year, Denver won 3 of the 4 regular season games, including a split with the Mavericks at home before beating UNO in the Frozen Face-Off.
Yeah, getting ready for Denver. Got to watch pre-scout on them then against Duluth, and they played a couple of good games. You could tell Duluth was hanging on there for a little while there throughout those games. So obviously, like Crenson said, we know they're a good team. We know they got a lot of firepower there with their roster, and we know we got to be ready to go.
Number 12 and 13 Arizona State makes the NCHC's longest road trip of the season this weekend when it visits Oxford, Ohio to face Miami. As noted, the Sun Devils split with Colorado College last weekend at home. ASU opened the series with a 4-1 win, building a 4-0 lead with 4 different goal scorers. On Saturday, the Sun Devils couldn't hold a 4-1 lead and lost 5-4. That ruined a big night from Ryan Kerwin, who had 2 goals and 2 assists. He finished the weekend with 5 points and was named the NCHC Forward of the Week. The senior now leads the NCHC with 16 goals and is 3rd with 26 points. As mentioned, Miami lost a pair of games at Western Michigan last weekend, bowing 8-3 and 2-0. Captain Ryan Sullivan tallied 2 of the Redhawks' goals in Friday's loss. Miami has now lost 16 in a row, tying a program record, and has scored more than 2 goals just twice in that stretch, including on Friday. The Redhawks are still looking for their first NCHC win of the season and have just 1 point in the standings. ASU and Miami met for the first time last year when the Sun Devils were still an independent. The Redhawks earned an overtime win and a tie at home in October of 2023. Our final series of the weekend has number 16 and 17 North Dakota at St. Cloud State. The Fighting Hawks were idle last week. They haven't played since losing 2 at home to Western Michigan on January 17th and 18th. Like the Broncos, they have 2 games in hand on most of the conference. Freshman Sasha Boisvert leads UND in scoring with 9 goals and 18 points. As noted earlier, St. Cloud State returns home after being swept at Omaha. The Huskies have lost 6 in a row and 9 of their last 10 conference games to fall to 8th in the NCHC standings. Grant Ashawn had a goal and an assist in Friday's 6-3 loss to the Mavericks. When the Hawks and Huskies met for the first time this season back in December, UND swept the series at home, including an overtime win in the series finale. Just 6 weeks remain in the regular season, and here's how the standings stack up to this point. Western Michigan leads with 30 points, 1 point ahead of Omaha and 2 clear of Arizona State. Again, the Broncos have 2 games in hand on both teams. Denver and North Dakota are tied for 4th with 20 points, and like Western, both have 2 games in hand. Now, here's one more look at the weekend schedule. Friday's game at Robeson Arena between Western Michigan and CC will air nationally on CBS Sports Network. The other 7 games can be seen on NCHC.TV, the official streaming platform of the conference. And be sure to check NCHCHockey.com for the most up-to-date news, standings, scores, and stats. 24 standings points are on the line again this weekend, and the battle for them is afoot. Thanks for watching the NCHC Morning Skate, brought to you by TRIA Orthopedics, the exclusive medical provider of the NCHC Frozen Face-Off.